All right, guys. North Texas Comic Book Show. We are back again, and yeah, that clown's at the end of the table over there.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Chris or me?
Kind of both of them. What
Fair
is this
enough.
crap?
Oh, that's somebody that's having an event coming up in
This is a pony.
former. No, it's no longer PonyCon. It's AnimeCon.
Yeah, they had to kind of branch it because ponies are.
They're kind of
Going
taking
away.
They're kind of turning them into glue slowly but surely.
Oh, yeah, they're
Wow.
doing that. That's kind of morbid. Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome. Hey, dude, that's how I roll.
Okay.
What? But we had, the Pony Fest was the place where we got this guy.
Oh, hello. Okay, hi. This is Ed, and I would just like to say that SCNS rocks.
No, it's just SCNS Live. Ed.
Oh, yes, SCNSSC live.
Okay, that's good enough.
Is that good? Okay.
That's great, Ed.
Okay, can we go get some gravy?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Great.
Jesus.
Voice actor Matt Hill.
He's going to be back at it.
Did you know? I don't know if you ever saw it, but did you know what his first work was?
No.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, when I told him what his first work was, he actually looked at me and goes, when I told him what my favorite work was, you remembered that? That was my first work ever. He was Captain N on Captain N the
The
Game
Game
Master.
Master.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
And when I
Wow,
told
that's
him,
going way back.
he actually looked at me like, really? He's like, that was my first work ever. And I was like, yeah, well, that was, I mean, come on, who didn't put a controller on their belt and, grab their power zapper and run around like they were Captain N?
I didn't.
I didn't. Sorry, dude.
What the hell with both of you?
Nerd.
In fact, to hell with you, because you have been saying some disparaging things, and I'm over here to,
All right,
do that to
chuckles.
you right there, buddy. 'Cause
Okay, now I'm going to make sure that I sit in the middle here, and I'm going to be the impartial party.
that's a good place for you to
I'm going to
be.
be the impartial party. I'm going to let you
That's a-
both air your grievances.
Actually, that's a pretty crappy place for you to be.
Yeah. Closer to me. That's a good idea.
Stop touching my face. Don't.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you, Jason.
Why does everybody want to touch me? Wait a minute, that didn't sound good.
Hey, for anybody who's watching this, Jason is extremely ticklish, but loves it when people touch his tummy.
If anybody's listening to this, you better not listen to that clown. Anyway, you have this is of course our friend Ben Ambroso over here,
Ben.
and who regularly we see at cons, and he tortures me daily.
A lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
touching my face. You did that on a broadcast, which was
That was funny.
that was not funny.
That was hilarious.
horrifying.
And then I touched Rob's face, and Rob was just like, yeah.
Oh, see, Rob.
Cocoa butter.
I'm just not the touchy-feely person, but regardless,
he's
you
not.
have what?
I said you're not.
Anyway, you don't like something that I love, and I have a problem with that
Yeah,
because you're.
I don't know. Like, for some reason, I can't find myself getting into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's because you're wrong.
No, okay.
Anyway,
But see-
I'm not going to interrupt again.
No, it's just, it's something where I think I may also be spoiled by a lot of the really good TV shows that are on right now. Like Sons of Anarchy is doing fantastic.
Nice.
Breaking Bad that just went off is a phenomenal show. There's even one up in Canada called Continuum, which is one that I watch religiously. And I kind of don't like the fact, and it may just be first seasonitis or pilot's disease, as some like to call it, where they're just starting out, they're getting their bearing. But we've seen almost the same formula done in Heroes, No Ordinary Family. We've seen something very similar done with Alphas. It doesn't feel unique, and it's kind of difficult to see this show that's supposed to be about Marvel, where it's just kind of Marvel on the sidelines. And I don't know. I couldn't find myself getting as interested in it that I think I would be if Marvel did more with the actual Marvel universe. And I like that they brought in Gravitron. But
See?
that doesn't correct everything. That doesn't forgive.
But he's in a glass box right now. So,
Yeah. I mean, I think at this time, and they're trying to find a way to do this and appease to everybody instead of just realizing that what they have became a thing because of the fans that they already have. And I don't know. I'm not really a fan.
Did you object to Samuel L. Jackson making an appearance on the show?
No, I don't think cameos are a bad thing at all, but I also
Neither.
don't look at that as a reason to make or break a show. I mean,
Right.
unless the cameo is absolutely awful and has no purpose being there.
I disagree. But anyway, I'm going to disagree a lot. What?
No, I was going to comment. I think I kind of see where you're coming from with this. In essence, it's like season 1 of Smallville.
Yes.
It's what I like to call Meteor Mutant of the Week.
Really?
That's kind of what it feels like. It's kind of a little bit right now. It feels like I think they're just trying to get their sea legs, and they're doing all right. I mean, they've gotten a full season order, so
Yeah.
which is not bad. I mean, that's commitment
with
in
that. Wouldn't they be able to take more liberties now? That they're guaranteed a season.
Well, yeah, but I'm not saying that I'm going to judge it on its future performance because we don't know what its future performance is going to be. Arrow had the same exact issue where the first season was decent. It was great to see them build, and DC has always had I'm not going to say always, but most times they actually
prey.
do well with it. So I say most times they do well with their TV presentation
prey.
in one way or another.
already
I
said
said most.
Justice League made for television movie.
Shh. That's not a TV show.
That was a pilot.
That was a pilot, and it was awful.
awful.
And that's why it didn't make it to the air. But the ones that they tend to, especially even more of the animated stuff, they seem to know what they're doing with
Original
it.
Batman.
Yeah, the original Batman was still decent. So
Batman 66.
yeah,
Yeah,
Batman 66
the
was
Bat
good.
Tootsie man. Come on.
Yeah, that was what they needed at that point. That was what they needed at that point. But no, I think that it's the same thing that everything else had. That Smallville had the same issues. Arrow had the same issues. Whereas you get things like Heroes, where the first season of Heroes was arguably the strongest one that they had.
Your mic's up now. You can go ahead and talk again.
Caw.
Don't
Tookie,
do
tookie.
that. Jabba, 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 jabba.
Giving each other hell over here. So.
He did it, not me. I
Yeah.
swear to God, I wasn't foxing.
Major flinch.
Major flinch.
Did you just hit me?
Yes, I did.
I hit you.
I hope that hurt.
Well,
It doesn't tickle.
I kind of pulled it a little bit. Anyway.
I wish they would have taken a lot more risks, but I get that it's on ABC and it's a Disney production company, and maybe it'll pick up like Smallville did, like Arrow seems to be.
Well, they're aiming, I think, one thing with S.H.I.E.L.D., and I actually kind of like it's going back for that family TV hour thing. You don't really have much on television anymore. They're doing it as like event television, as like, hey, you got to sit down and watch this, and not only the first time around, and from what I've been seeing, they've actually been pulling pretty good ratings, especially with people watching on DVR.
Yeah.
So, I'm seriously. I mean, I like it. I think it's getting, like I said, it's getting its sea legs. It's going to we're probably going to see more about the family. I got a feeling we'll probably more see about what actually is going on with Agent Coulson's secret.
And then we have the person over here who just doesn't watch it.
Nope.
It's like I said.
Nope.
Why?
Don't care. I don't care.
But you'll watch Once Upon a Time.
I have 16 billion
Oh
other
God!
shows to watch.
Once Upon a Time is so awful right now.
I don't even watch it, dude.
Show.
That's why I go. That's why I go on
Judging you-
Adult Swim, watch
judging
King
you-
of the Hill
Judge
reruns.
me all you want.
No. Hear me
I
out
watch
though.
a billion other
'cause
shows too.
I think she and I can agree on the reason why I hate this. That child actor is
Oh yeah, I hate that kid.
awful, and it's above everything else. When he comes out, we can save the kingdom, guys, and everybody's like, yeah, the kid knows what he's talking about. Let's do that. Like, if they got rid of him and actually went for something a little bit more meaty with its presentation, I think they do good. But again, a lot of lowest common denominators, not really taking a lot of risks, and they're in their third season, so there's no excuse for that right now.
But you got people like over here.
That girl, the girl.
Because they put the handsome, dreamy men in it.
Go,
So.
Oh,
go
yeah.
gaga.
Captain Hook.
And even the men that aren't dreamy, one of the greatest characters on that is Mr. Gold.
He is dreamy. What are you talking about?
Well,
I'm in
okay,
love with Rumpelstiltskin.
Fair enough.
That little giggle? Oh. Okay, continue. Sorry.
I hurt my head.
Okay. Please, God,
now
no.
you get why he doesn't like it.
Please, Jesus, no.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, there's some shows that have redeeming qualities, but I just right now I'm not finding myself really.
What would S.H.I.E.L.D. What would it take for you? What does it need?
I think it needs to.
Handsome men folk.
Well, there's that,
Boobs.
Desi. Thank you. I think they need to stop with the camp. I know that they've got a lot of campiness with it, but there's stuff like everybody flipped out about the flying car, and I was like, really? We're doing a where we're going, we don't need roads kind of situation with this, and
He didn't say that.
Because guess
I'm-
what?
I'm
guess
not
what?
saying he
We're
did.
nerds, so it's funny because we're nerds.
it was a flying car. Hey,
It's funny because we're nerds.
it's funny, guys.
Because it's nerdy.
It's nerdy. Get it?
Yeah.
Do you
Hang
get
on,
the
I didn't-
reference? It's an in joke.
There's a reason this has Coffee of Doom on it. And it's not just because there's coffee inside.
There's doom inside.
There's doom.
Notice the kind of dents in it a little bit.
You put Dr. Doom inside that? How did he even fit?
Damn you, Richards.
I always wondered what Doctor
Richards.
Doom, what his doctorate was in.
Doom.
Doom, yeah.
I mean, really?
he's
I mean, what
evil.
college do you go to
Seriously,
get
The
Doom?
College of
This is
Latveria.
Latveria.
Thank
Really?
you.
I mean, literally.
I don't think that's
I mean,
what
is that
accredited
really
college.
is that really honestly like a profession that you could just keep doing? Oh yeah,
Ask
I'm
Dr.
Doom.
Evil.
It was an honorary doctorate. He
Doctorate.
didn't have to go to school.
Why were they?
for it.
Oh yeah, I was just curious.
I clearly had too much coffee.
Scotty,
Anyway,
Scotty, Daddy's busy.
Well, and see, now this has also bred the new DC TV show that apparently is going to be the police of Gotham, where it's like, really?
Oh,
Gotham
Commissioner
PD.
Gordon
Because this is one of the dumbest ideas, because the police in Gotham
are so
awful.
incompetent.
You would have to have a show where it's just like, Joker's on the loose. I don't know what to do.
So was
It
it
would,
going
know,
to
it
be?
would be
Batman.
the equivalent of that would be having a TV show about just the stormtroopers. Nobody else, just the stormtroopers.
yeah, we don't care about them.
Yeah. So
This is the stormtroopers. Watch them miss all
Well,
of their targets.
Batman does have. I mean, they have done books about the core police. You
Well,
got,
yeah, Streets of Gotham.
You know, Bullock and
Gotham Central.
Yeah.
and God, why can't I think of her name? She became the Question.
Oh.
Montoya.
Montoya, yes. You could totally have Montoya, and
Yeah.
you know, but still, that's 3 characters.
Well, and they're talking about how they're not having Batman involved, which is a huge integral part. They're not
Yes,
involving.
you kind of need him.
They would at least need him for like cameos or like Gordon.
What are you
talking to him when
doing?
He's gone or something like that.
Well, if anything, I want to see them. I don't remember which premium show or premium channel has connections with Warner Brothers.
That's HBO.
HBO. I would love to see them give HBO a Batman series and just say,
Ooh.
go
Kind of like
dark.
I'd say
Yeah.
do like The Wire.
Yeah, I mean, you would
With
be
Ben
able to
Affleck
see
as Batman.
things. No, shh.
Hey, how you doing?
Mhm.
Ben Affleck.
I hate that they.
Who knew the Batmobile was a Volkswagen?
It's a very comfortable place, isn't it?
I still, when you and the breaking news about, it was like a total just disintegration
no,
of our
no,
show.
no.
Danger and I just looked on my computer. It was just scrolling. breaking
Everybody
news, and
just
we were like,
flipped out.
Like, eh.
I was like, you all need to shut up and listen to me right now.
I was thinking, I was like, any moment now we're just gonna start killing each other and
What-
setting things on fire.
What I loved about that is everybody was posting, well, people said that Heath Ledger wouldn't do a good Joker. And I was like, but Heath
he's a
Ledger
good
didn't,
actor.
didn't do Joker.
He
did his
was.
own variation. If you have a central character, that has to stay the same. And also, people thought George Clooney would be a bad Batman. George Clooney was an awful Batman. So
He was a good Bruce, though.
he was a good Bruce, but he didn't do Batman well.
He never changed his voice for that. I mean,
Nope.
Clooney should have to like call a random fan every day and apologize. Hi, you spent money for Batman Forever?
Yes.
Oh no, that was Batman and Robin.
No, that Batman and Robin, which was
Batman
the
Forever was Kilmer, wasn't
Kilmer,
it?
Yeah,
yeah.
that was Kilmer.
God,
Hey,
I hate his Batman.
Dr. Meridian, do you like the circus?
Hey, listen, we just want to apologize that you went and paid in the theater. Why did you go pay? We're just sorry. We're sorry that you had to see Batman and Robin in theaters and that we made that
Here.
movie.
Here,
go-
take this
go
complimentary
sell.
copy of Green Lantern to soothe the pain.
Oh, it would be a step up.
Slightly.
Yeah, actually, it would be. No, ain't no slightly. It would be a step.
It would
up
be a
from-
step up.
Even Ryan Reynolds is apologizing about that film.
But I'm glad that they're still trying to get a Deadpool movie out, because I think that was a role. Like, you look at people like Kelsey Grammer as Beast, or Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen is.
Yeah, that was the only. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, they played their roles perfectly as Professor X and as Magneto. I can see nobody, after seeing Ryan Reynolds and the way that he is, playing Deadpool as well right now. And he
Oh, yeah, no, he's perfect for
loves that
Deadpool.
character. Like, he is absolutely 100% behind the character. It's not like...
I want the opening to Deadpool to be that the head going shh, and then a sword coming down and hitting him in the head. All right, now that's over, and start breaking the friggin' wall.
Yep.
Right then. All right, now you might have thought that was me. Well, no, it's not. Just start breaking the wall right then and there. Put a sword through that thing's head, maybe set it on fire and shoot it.
Well, I know one of the biggest issues that they're hitting right now is the production company that they're working with them now being Marvel under Disney. Disney does not want to release an R-rated superhero
Nope.
and they're looking at all these other
Fox
things.
has the rights, though.
Oh, Fox. I forget who it is that has the exact rights for that. But regardless, they don't want to. They don't want to do that because they don't want to. They don't want to have an R-rated superhero movie that people are like, oh, but he's Marvel. Oh, but he's a kid's, and take him and see this and realize how gory and graphic it is.
It's like the people that when I went and saw Watchmen in theaters. Apparently, oh look, somebody brought their kid. It's like,
Oh,
really,
man.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
You're back on.
Yeah, well, when it starts, like, you're looking at it, it's like, oh, there's a rape scene, and a murder, and another grisly murder.
Anyone who took
Okay.
their kid to Watchmen was just completely retarded. I'm
They should
sorry.
be ashamed of themselves, by the way.
They should. They should have known better.
I think anybody play the Deadpool game?
Yeah,
I have.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how was that depiction of Deadpool?
I liked it.
It was fun.
Because I like Nolan North as the voice of Deadpool.
I haven't
really
played it yet.
Actually, he will be in Lego Marvel Superheroes
I'm
as
broke, remember?
he'll be Deadpool in that as well.
I'll let you borrow mine.
I'll let you borrow my copy.
Well, you got PS3, right?
Yeah, I'm getting Lego Marvel Superheroes for my PS3.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be really good, and I'm.
How with the ducks in it?
I have been sleeping on the Lego games until like in Target they had the whole Star Wars thing,
They
Yeah.
do.
and I was like, I'll give it because it was like $20.
It's fun.
And then it's a game I can play with my son. We have so
Oh
much
yeah.
fun.
Well, I got the what was it, Lego Batman 2, and I played that thing religiously for
Yep.
days. And it's just because it's so much fun. They know how to have fun with it. They know how to really enjoy themselves. The only problem is like some of the voice actors, the Joker in that game was.
Well, guys, the reason is because they got tongue firmly planted in cheek. They have a good time with it.
Speaking of
They don't
voice
take
actors,
themselves seriously, you know?
Yeah.
speaking of voice actors, you ever heard this one?
Sup, sucker butts? You're watching SCNS live.
Watch your show, yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Just making
duder.
You know what was funny about that whole interview? Because Nazni over here did it.
Oh,
But
I'm
there-
sure.
But there was a point where I was editing the video and I was looking at it. There's a point that Ashley Birch like checks out her rack. I mean, I was looking at it and I just got to pause.
Well, if you
I
watch any of their videos, they make fun of the fact that like I don't know if like what her orientation is,
They
and I
never
don't really
talk
care.
about it.
Yeah, they never
it's
talk
not-
about it.
yeah.
But there
It
are
was
so
funny.
many episodes where like somebody, there's one where her brother Anthony Birch is talking with this woman online, and Ashley comes over and knocks him out and goes boobies.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
Tits. Did.
It was just funny because I just thought I'd add that because I paused it for a cut and went to the other screen and then looked back and then all I see is like Ashley Birch just like,
Yeah.
and I just start laughing right in the room and there's nobody around laughing hysterically, but yeah, it just seems like I lost my
He
mind.
does that a lot.
I laugh hysterically at a lot of things.
You do.
But anyway, so right now, okay, what are your picks for the season anyway on what you're watching anyway?
Oh God, I have a lot of things that I'm focusing on right now with TV show wise. Scandal just recently came back. If you've never seen that, that is one of the most powerful TV shows I've ever seen. The chemistry between all of the cast is spot on. The immersion is fantastic. Basically, it's a government fixer, somebody that all these politicians or lawyers or anything like that will come to and say, I did this, I need this fixed, and her and her team clear it up. It goes so much deeper into it, and it's a fantastic show. Continuum just ended, and that's a Canadian TV show about a woman who gets sent back in time with a group of terrorists that fight against the business-owned government of the future. There's all. What the hell is going on over there?
I don't know.
They're having
Your
fun.
next Scooter, by the way, I want to hear what you're watching.
Okay.
What?
Your next Scooter, I want to hear what you're watching.
Scooter.
She
I just want to say
she doesn't
Scooter.
have time to watch anything.
She has plenty of time.
Fair enough.
No.
No. Dexter just ended on an awful note, so I don't want to talk
Yeah.
about it. So
Wow.
I hated the ending to Dexter. That last season, they phoned it in entirely. I don't know. What else? Burn Notice just ended, and it was okay.
It was kind of anticlimactic in a way.
The Bridge actually is one that I've really been watching recently. I'm not a huge fan of the main actress, but the fact that it starts out with a person being found dead on the Mexico-U.S. borders, that's actually a person that's like two separate people. It's an immigration judge on the U.S. side and an immigrant on the Mexico side that they've combined. It's too hard to not give away what's going on with it without really spoiling a lot of it. House of Cards.
I love House of Cards, man. The Great Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
What I love he does just can't. He's just comedic in that. Just darkly comic.
No, that's House of Lies.
Oh, House of Lies with
which
Don
is
Cheadle.
Also a good show.
I'm thinking House of Cards with Kevin Spacey
Yes.
on Netflix.
Yes. Orange is the New Black was another fantastic one that Netflix did. I mean, there's so many great shows that are out right now. Again, Sons of Anarchy's been doing great. Has been
I got a
strong.
feeling Sons of Anarchy. Would you say they may be wrapping up next season too? Because I think it's
Yeah,
kind
they
of starting to feel like that. You know, it's
They said that it's not this season, but they're doing one final season next season to just get everything brought back together. Unless I'm wrong on that, it may be done this season, and they're just doing the seasonal split like Breaking Bad did with its final.
I will
season.
say Breaking Bad. Getting on that had to be one of the best endings of a show.
What?
Shh.
You know what?
Oh,
Nothing.
she's still watching. We're not going to say anything like.
We're not
what's
telling you
in
what
this
happened.
show.
I'll tell you what the moral of Breaking Bad was, right?
Pay teachers more.
There you go.
That's right.
That's it right there.
In universal health care.
Science. A coach should not be paid more than a teacher.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah,
And this is coming from a kid that played high school football, and hated it.
yeah. Well, there's. I love that show. But I hated that show so much. I couldn't stand so many of the characters on that show. Marie is awful. Skyler is awful. Walt Jr. is awful.
Oh, come on. Walt Jr.
Flynn was awful. Don't even give me that.
on.
So what the hell are you?
What did you
watching
like?
over
Did
there?
you like what Badger and Skinny Pete? I mean,
I liked Badger and Skinny
Skinny
Pete. They
Pete.
were fun.
And I'm going to get to you in a
and
second.
Saul.
But what are you watching religiously this season, Des? What are you watching? Besides,
Supernatural.
Oh, good God.
Jesus.
Awful.
Jeebus.
How I Met Your Mother.
Actually, Blacklist. Blacklist has been doing really well for itself. If you haven't had the chance to watch it, I think you'd like it.
recommending TV for you. And
I
watch
do.
Agents
I really
Shield.
don't watch TV as it airs. I watch it like in marathon blocks on Netflix or whatever.
Once the season's done, watch Sleepy Hollow.
I've been wanting to watch that because people said it's good. So
God, I keep missing out on that show.
Yeah,
Good show.
I'm-
Good show.
Well, I'm working nights now, so it's really hard.
Well, I get most of my stuff online anyway, so I don't have to wait and go like, oh well, if I'm not here between 9 and 10, I'm never going to see this.
I've got a DVR, so I just record
I have a
everything.
DVR too, but like I do 10-hour shifts and then got to worry about kids, so it's like I got a block. I need to sleep, and
Yeah.
there's certain shows I cannot watch around my children
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're
yeah.
Impressionable.
especially my son.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
the hell is that? Oh, that's you. Anyway,
What am I watching?
yeah, what are you watching, man?
Well, besides the aforementioned AOS, which by the way, I think is going to get its legs. It's going
I'm
to do
sticking
well.
with it.
I got a feeling we're going to get some very inside story about the formation of Shield. Maybe Peggy Carter will
But the
show
whole,
up.
The whole revelation last week with the girl that could actually see through things. I mean, her reaction to what did they do to him was actually kind of horrifying. Which I was kind of like, that is not what as a Shield agent, shouldn't she have been able to like, oh, he's an LMD. She was like kind of
I got a feeling Brother Voodoo
a
is
little
involved
more
in this somehow.
shocked. She was like, well, no, what did they do to him? She was like, nothing. And then she was like creeped out. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, this is not a good thing what they've done to him. So
I'm worried they're jumping the gun too. Like they're gonna try to shove so much story out in the first season that they're gonna kind of burn themselves out and go back to
there's a rich Marvel
Mutant of the
universe to
Week.
pull from.
Yeah, but they don't.
You can't do that.
You say that, but they aren't touching a lot of the movies. They aren't bringing in a lot of the characters. That's not me. I don't know.
That's
what
not
Is
me,
that-
dude. That's somebody over there.
Anybody see
Jesus.
the preview for this week's?
No, I haven't had the chance.
I did.
Is that Sunfire?
Could be. You never know.
Is that Shiro Yoshida? Because he's a mutant. Last time I checked, and Fox kind of owns that. I hate you, Fox. I hate you, Fox. I'm sorry.
You never know.
I can't get my Wolverine and Captain America World War II movie until Fox stops.
Okay,
got a
can I
lot
continue?
today.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
Wow,
you
this
to get sick.
what? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm also into my. Geez, okay, mention that. Blacklist is one of my. It's really good because I love the whole concept. James Spader, Ultron himself,
Yeah.
is pretty much handing these deep, dark, evil criminals over to the FBI. It's a cool concept. One other what's that other show I've been watching? Oh, actually, I'm gonna pull a sitcom out. You guys are gonna laugh. The Goldbergs. I'm shocked. It's
Really?
actually really
I
good.
thought it was the Goldmans.
The Goldbergs.
The Goldbergs.
Yeah, it's basically Patton Oswalt is doing kind of like does a narration of the kid. So basically, it's a kid that was raised in the '80s. He likes GoBots. They're going to earn him some money. But no, great. You got Wendy McCloven. Was it Wendy? Wendy McCloven. Yeah, from Reno 911.
Wait a minute. A show based in a past time frame where someone in the current day narrates it about his family. I've seen that show. It was called The Wonder Years.
Actually, it was also called Everybody Hates Chris.
That's right. No, seriously.
I went to the original one.
Fair enough.
Well, no, the whole concept is basically it's about him, his brothers, his family. Of course, you got a lot of really great comedic chops on this show. I'm shocked. You got George Siegel. You've got Wendy McCloven Clowry from Chloe from Reno 911.
Okay.
You've got Jeff Garland from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
You've got just really great comedic chops. You're just having fun with it. That's the thing. It's like, oh, I'm a kid in the '80s, and this is how we were raised. Like his brother's an idiot. His sister, you don't see much of his sister. Wait a minute, that's just like the Wonder Years.
Wow.
But no,
and she was never heard from or seen again.
again.
Yeah.
She's like Chuck Cunningham. She goes up the stairs one day. It's never there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one other show I'm watching. New show I am watching. Netflix. I was going to say.
Thank you. You can go now.
God, what was that show?
Why would you
I've been watching Orange is the New Black. I got to tell you,
Trust him. Jason,
great.
Jason, I'm going to throw a jawbreaker at your head.
Jason, you dumb. Jason,
You dumb.
what does the
You're
fox
not
say?
smart.
Jason, what does the fox say?
Nothing.
We've been doing that to him the past week. He's very.
Stop it. Stop it.
I like her.
We're going to keep doing this if you keep being an ass to people.
Okay. I'll be good. I'll be good. No, I found her hat the first time.
Oh, you found it? Hey, do we want to ask anybody else what the fox says?
Okay, fine. I'll be good.
All right.
All right. But no, sir, I would say also. God, I'm trying to think of anything else I'm watching on TV right now. Still catching my Parks and Rec. I'm kind of bummed that Rob Lowe and Rashida Jones are leaving at the end of the or at the end of this. I think they're leaving at episode 100.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed out because those two actually make that show really fun to watch. I like Amy Poehler. Don't get me wrong. I like Chris Pratt. Great actor. He's gonna be Peter Quill, Star-Lord in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I was actually really impressed with that. Like, it was a choice that I wasn't sure about at first, but I've seen how much work he's been doing with it, and I think they had like a screen test of when he went in originally to read for the role, and I was thoroughly impressed by him doing that.
Well, that's why they did the season premiere in London, because they were shooting. That's why they shot both at the same time. So basically, he'd get his shots done for the show, and then they could go and do Guardians. That's one. I'll say this also. What's his name? Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Huge Ron Swanson fan. He's coming to town, right? He's going to be here in November doing a show. He's going to be at Meat Fight.
Okay.
Which is what Alice Assad over at Dallas Observer does.
Whoa. What is Meat Fight?
It's an event for multiple sclerosis research. You can go buy tickets, and Nick Offerman's going to be one of the judges.
Nick fights cows. It's amazing.
He likes bake. He likes pork.
Okay, this is a cooking event.
Yes.
Just making sure.
No, sir. And then he's also doing his one-man show
Innuendo.
at House of Blues around the same time as well. So tickets still available.
Speaking of which, but since we are kind of reviewing stuff, you went to go see Carrie last night, didn't you?
Ooh.
Yes.
And?
I did. I loved it.
Okay.
I thought it was amazing. It was very, very, very true to the original, which is what I liked, but it also had enough to have it stand out as a modern remake of it. And
Have you read the book?
No.
You have never read Carrie?
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep meaning to because
The book is actually better.
I mean, because I'm a big Stephen King fan, I've just never actually read Carrie.
Well,
I've
they
read most of his
followed
other works.
The book doesn't end where the original movie does, where it's like, oh, prom is over. Like, she goes way beyond that. So I've heard and seen enough. I mean, the trailer alone shows you that she goes
afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you do
it
see
doesn't
that.
just end like prom and then she goes home. There's a little bit more. Yeah.
Good. Okay, so yeah, it is closer.
And I like how they modernized it because it made sense. Like
Yeah.
everything I've read about it, it's just like, oh well, instead of it just being the shower scene as it was that was embarrassing, now they're using social media and
Oh yeah,
and
it
blackmailing.
doesn't really
with
give
that.
anything away, but they, one of the girls, the head girl who is tormenting her in the original, she records it on her camera phone and puts it online. Like that modernizes the story very well. Like there's a lot of stuff like that in it. And it was just overall, there were some scenes that were just like almost like frame for frame from the old, like the original. So it was really cool to see it like that. And plus, Chloe did an amazing job as Carrie.
She's good.
I know that they had Julianne Moore play the mother, and
Perfection.
she is a very
Crazy
strong actor.
She was
Mofo.
terrifying.
Yeah.
She was perfect.
Yeah.
Like everything about it, I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, I always love watching
would be
her in
terrified of this
everything.
woman.
Yeah, oh yeah. She's good at playing with, but she can play terrifying in one role and the next one be the sweetest, kindest, most open woman in the world. She's
She's
her
a
range.
very skilled actress.
Yeah,
Maud Lebowski, man.
yeah.
All right, and with that, because you got to do something Thursday, you missed out on the show.
Okay.
What
yeah.
was with this second screen experience?
Okay, so
What did you go do?
Disney occasionally will release a Halloween perennial favorite, The Nightmare Before Christmas. Yes.
Don't.
That was too much in sync.
I like that. Well, this go around, they've actually decided to introduce a second screen experience with your
With your
iPad.
Yep.
So basically what you do is you load the app on there, you go to the theater, there's, of course, they've got their technical setup. Basically, they start the movie, and it's pretty much a lot of, mini games, rhythm-based stuff, look in the picture, answer trivia question type thing.
Is this more for kids?
This is one of
Yeah.
those family type things where you could take the kids to it,
To keep the kids paying attention.
keep the
instead of,
kids
like,
pay
running
attention to
around
the film
theater.
and watch it. It also has sing-alongs.
Ah.
You might
Well, it's Disney doing family stuff,
And it's a good thing.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what their bread and butter is.
We went
Yeah.
to see Beauty and the Beast when it got re-released in theaters in 3D, and they started out with this whole thing of we started out with this whole thing.
Here, take my sword, Mike.
No,
It's
all right.
dangerous to go alone.
I'm good.
But we saw Beauty and the Beast, and they started out with like a sing along and all these other things, and they had some Disney radio
Stuff.
C-level star that redid the Beauty and the Beast song and did not do it very well, and there was like a hip hop underbeat to it, and this is awful. The only good thing that came about from that is when Gaston's song came on. Literally every guy in the audience. And it wasn't just like, the normal male audience that you would expect would be excited for Disney movies. Putting that properly, like every guy was doing the entire Gaston song, and the women were just like, "Nope, you got this," and backed off from it. So it was kind of fun when they do the sing-alongs and things like that. But it's definitely more kid-heavy,
Right, it is.
family-friendly.
A lot of this too is that this is kind of more a test because they did this with Little Mermaid when they did the
Yep.
re-release for that. Like
Oh.
it was last year or
Oh, no, it was earlier this
Earlier
year,
this
yeah.
year they did the same thing. Now this is only in select theaters across the U.S. There's only one here in the Dallas area that has it. That's the Cinemark West Plano.
Yep.
It's ironically the same theater that they do. I think they do Sunday morning church. Which is crazy. No, it was fun. I mean, a movie is supposed to be what 78 minutes. They stretched it out to 90 minutes. They paused it. They put digital layover, like character generated stuff on the bottom. Here, answer the question in 3, 2, 1 type stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
So they stretched it about 90 minutes, and there was a lot of mini games like why don't you shoot missiles at Jack Skellington's sleigh.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff
I
like
can
that.
kind of get behind
It
that.
was
That
fun.
sounds fun enough.
It was like touch tap games.
So if you do this at Alamo Draft House, you get kicked out, right?
well, no, Alamo Draft House has.
I'm kidding.
Alamo hates that.
No, they actually like it. They actually do. They do sing-alongs.
Well, they'll do sing-alongs, but it's not like bring out your iPad and play games in the middle of
They
it.
booted Madonna. I'm sorry.
Well,
That just makes
they
my
have
day.
banned her if she ever tries to attend one of their theaters.
I know,
Yeah,
sorry.
which is funny because I don't think she ever will. But No, that whole situation, good for them too. Like
Yeah.
I sent you were talking about the woman that got kicked out and then called them and left them a voicemail.
I
where it's
remember
like,
that.
"Yeah, this is the United States of America." And Patton Oswalt, going back to him, actually did a PSA where he gets kicked out of the theater for being on the phone. And then calls in and does it word for word perfectly, but in his sarcastic.
I have that clip, by the way. if you
Yeah.
wanna play it, so it's just a video, so
I love this.
hopefully we cannot monetize.
Actually,
our
my
shit.
favorite is.
Have you ever heard this? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Have you ever heard this?
Yeah, I was wondering
No.
if you guys actually enjoy treating your customers like
Hold on,
pieces
pause it
of
real quick.
shit.
Now, basically, she got kicked out of the theater because she was texting and was doing so as the movie had already started. She tried lying to the security guys, saying, "Oh, I was just using the light to get to my seat," and people around her were like, "No, she's been texting." Alamo has a strict no phone policy, and they do a lot of PSAs, a lot of things where
Get a lot of actors do 'em.
They get a lot of actors that come in and do it because they think that it ruins the experience.
It does.
And it does ruin the experience, which is one of the reasons why if I go see a movie, if I can go to Alamo Drafthouse, I will go to the
exactly.
Drafthouse.
2
Same
weeks ago, I walked out of the movie because there were an AMC, the AMC Firewheel,
Yep.
where there were too many kids talking and on their phones. I actually walked out there. I said, "You're going to give me my money back."
Yeah, and that's one reason why.
Since y'all don't want to, because it was one of those days. Normally, I have a problem going on and tell them, "Hey, shut up." I'm very rude about it and challenging. But today, I was just tired and
Yeah.
just wanted to sit down and enjoy a movie. And I was like, I'm not going to sit there and take it anymore. So
Yeah.
I just left. That's when I'm really done. When I just give up, I'm like, But I wish I'm only going to Alamo Drafthouse now.
Yeah, it's always been great because of the fact that, again, if you're sitting there talking through the movie or you're on your phone during the movie,
You deserve to
security
die.
has no problem coming over and going, "You need to leave." What? You need to leave right now.
Sorry,
But
broke the
why?
rules.
So that she basically did that and got kicked out because she sat and was texting on her phone, got 2 warnings, was told you have to put it away or we'll kick you out. And on the 3rd warning, they went, "Nope, get out." And she called back in and left this voicemail.
I love
And
this.
here we go.
Because that's how I felt when I went to the Alamo Draft House. Okay? You know what? I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to text in your little crappy ass theater. It was too fucking dark in that place for me to find my seat, alright? I was using my phone as a flashlight to get to my fucking seat. So excuse me for using my phone in USA, United States of America,
United
where
States.
you are free to text in a theater. I was not aware that I couldn't text in your theater, alright? I've texted in all the other theaters in Austin, and no one ever gave a fuck about what I was doing on my fucking phone, alright? And it was on silent. It wasn't on loud. It wasn't bothering anybody. You guys obviously were being assholes to me, and I'm sure that's what you do, to rip people off. You take my money, and then you throw me out. I will never be coming back to your Alamo Draft House or whatever. I'd rather go to a regular theater where people are actually polite. And, I'm going to tell everyone about how shitty you are. And I'm pretty sure you guys are being assholes on purpose. So thanks for making me feel like a customer. Thanks for taking my money, asshole.
Make her feel like a customer.
They played this for like 2 years before every movie.
They still do, I think.
I
They still
honestly
do.
think this is what helped them really take off. Just
Yeah.
going out, because I've been to Alamo Drafthouse before.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't do any of the crap that she was doing, so I didn't even know this rule was in effect.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't hearing this make you want to go only to this theater?
I am.
And like I said, Patton Oswalt did one where he went to a movie premiere there and saw this, and he could not stop laughing. And he worked with them, and they redid it, and he portrays the woman. And it's one of the greatest things. I don't know if you have internet connection enough to pull it up, but just listening to his sarcastic but serious tones as he's going through and just pretending to be this woman.
Okay, I found Patton Oswalt and Jason Reitman. Is that it?
Just Patton Oswalt, Alamo Drafthouse.
Well,
That might be it right there. Or,
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
try that one.
that
try
could be it. Maybe.
Director Jason Reitman and Patton Oswalt. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. Before we do this. What's up, Chris? Huh? Yes.
Yeah, he was great.
That
He's
means
good people, man.
Did I mention we talked to Mark Resenchick of the Toadies?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Sorry, that was on the other video before us. Anyway, let's see this. Now we're just like listening.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
You're gonna need to turn that up a little bit though.
Wait,
like
should I just like put this on screen so?
Yeah, give him
Sure,
a
throw
little.
it on screen.
Give him a little love. They deserve it.
Okay, let's check this out here. Crank this puppy up a little bit. Come on. Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me, man.
Curse the internet connection. There we go.
Sir, you put your phone. Hello? Yes. Send a text that's going to go away. Bothering the other customers. You have to.
Customers, wait. You're bothering the customers. You're bothering the customers.
If you don't turn your phone off, you're going to have to leave.
Fine. I'm going to go. I'm
Okay,
going.
phone off. There's no need for that. Let's go.
There's no need for you.
There's no need for that. There's no need for you.
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys actually enjoy treating your customers like a piece of shit, because that's how I felt when I went to the Alamo Draft House. Okay? You know what? I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to text in your little crappy ass theater. It was too fucking dark in that place for me to find my seat. All right? I was using my phone as a flashlight to get to my fucking seat. So excuse me using my phone in USA, United States of America, where you are free to text in a theater. I was not aware I couldn't text in your theater. All right? I've texted in all the other theaters in Austin, and no one ever gave a fuck about what
I love Pat
me.
Oswalt.
I was doing it on my fucking phone. All right, and it was on silent. It wasn't on loud. It wasn't bothering anybody. You guys obviously were being assholes to me, and I'm sure that's what you do. You know, to rip people off, say my money. Please throw me out. You know, I will never be coming back to your Alamo Draft House or whatever. I'd rather go to a regular theater
Regular.
where people are actually polite. And you know, I'm going to tell everyone about how shitty you are, and I'm pretty
not a
sure
friend of mine. I wish
that
he's
you're
my
being
friend.
assholes on purpose. So thanks for making me feel like a customer. Thanks for taking my money, assholes.
Ow.
I'm only going to Alamo Draft House from now on. I love you.
They
Alamo
actually have good
Draft House.
beer. They've got good beer and good movies.
And good food. And honestly, I'll kind of plug a restaurant that's near there. That's a newer restaurant, but it's one of my favorites. It's literally in that same shopping center. It's called Haystack Burgers.
I've heard of them.
I've
Yeah.
posted a couple pictures when I've went and ate there. I've Instagrammed my food. But yeah, they're awesome.
You have an addiction, sir. You're Instagramming your food.
Yeah, not always, but that's a place that I'll go and I'm just like, look at this burger.
It's tasty.
Desi, what are you doing?
She's
Yeah, I know. I think we're all just kind of dead for today.
I think we're going
yeah.
to.
Pat Oswald just
Sorry,
earned
I'm
a
trying to
follow
think of
from
how
me.
I can
I've
sell
been
the
following
rest
him
of
for a
this
while.
stuff.
I wasn't.
I liked his dark BuzzFeed stuff yesterday. That was funny. It's creepy, but it was fun.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about Alamo Draft House, though, because I actually did go out on like Facebook and say, I'm about tired of AMC Firewheel. I've had enough. I'm never going back to the theater again. I forgot how crappy it was. Never going back. I got a tweet from Alamo Draft House that said, like, sorry, you're right down the road from us, it seems.
Well, I have to take this, so everybody have fun. I'll be back.
Oh,
Bye,
he's-
Puddin'.
See you, guy.
well,
Okay.
overall, this was kind of a blast today.
It was an interesting
We
day.
had
It was
some great
quiet.
Interviews.
We got
How'd
to
you-
hang out with the Joker.
How'd you do on selling stuff over there?
I sold 4 prints.
But also, you can still buy your prints somewhere
Oh
else,
yeah, you
right?
can buy these online on inoznivols.storenv.com. I sell these and like 10 more. Got a bunch of different prints, and my pendants are also online. I've got more than the pendants I had here online.
I think
Yeah.
I need to get that X-Men one for my wife because she's probably pissed off at me right now. You know, leave me here
I've
with
got
these
X-Men,
kids all damn
Deadpool,
day.
Captain America,
should've
all
brought
kinds of Pokemon.
We can have run around with the other little children.
Iron
No,
Man.
see, I don't want to do
Did you
that.
see my vault symbol?
You're a good
I
parent.
did see your
Jason,
symbol.
if I may say so.
Well,
That makes you an excellent parent in my book.
I'm
wow.
actually really glad I didn't sell my Haunter because the
That's a
Haunter is my
compliment.
favorite one, and
Take
it was
it.
my last Haunter card, so I'm gonna keep it for myself.
Do not what?
My Haunter is my favorite one because Haunter.
Oh, you're talking about some friggin' Pokemon crap. Okay, what was that, dude? What was that? What?
Oh, you want me to sign art?
Okay, we'll talk about that off here.
We're going to talk. Yeah, that's an off-air thing.
That's an
too.
off-air discussion.
Anyway, yeah, we are about to pack it in up here. It was the
It was a fun show, man, at North Texas Comic Book Show this
and
time.
where is the thing? Because we're going to talk about.
Because,
Here's the
guys,
thing
guess what?
And the stuff.
January 11th to 12th, 2014. That's right. We got it. They're back again.
We'll be back.
2 days in a row, and you get some really good guests included.
Whoa, 2 days in a row. What? The
2 days.
See it,
2
Let me
days.
see it. Let me
No,
see it.
it's
Let me see it.
Mine, get away.
I want to see it.
Oh, Tom DeFalco.
I
Tom
wanna see it.
DeFalco will be here.
Here.
I think Tom DeFalco is going to have some interesting.
There's a raccoon.
Hello. Not much. I believe that's Rocket Raccoon, sir.
That is Rocket Raccoon. Duh.
Where are her blasters? Oh, I see one.
There we go.
She needs
Oh,
two.
let's put it up like it was old school.
I like
So
that.
yeah, so we're getting a 2-day convention now.
Nice.
Like last year, we had the 2-day, and it's gonna have some interesting. It's gonna have some cool guests.
Well, of course, our favorite thing to come to. So
Well, that's
and
okay.
next time we're getting 2 tables.
We are gonna get two tables.
$2
$2.
Yes,
$2.
Because next time we're going to be, of course, doing our broadcast, and we're going to have Nosny and
We'll be flogging some of our own stuff
and
too,
Mr.
maybe.
Angry Artist is going to be joining her right over there. So we're going to have like a little bit of everything.
The Angry
for everybody.
Artist is joining us.
Jefferson.
He's joining us.
Jefferson's
Yes.
going to start putting some artwork and doing some commissions and stuff at these shows.
I wonder he should. You know what he should do? We should have him draw. We should just have him do like stick figures for people and sell for high prices. I mean, come on, think about it.
Hold on. Why can't I find your Etsy shop? Why does it send me to this crap off your Facebook page?
Just go to etsy.com/asylum pendants.
Etsy. Anyway.
I might have to reset up the Facebook link since I had to close down my Etsy for a while.
Oh, that's no fun.
Really? What the hell?
Well,
No, I'm trying.
Or you could have just done /asylum pendants.
Or I could search for
Or
your
do
name.
that. Or do.
you
the
got some
dumb
cool
way.
stuff in there.
Or not.
Some of the stuff
Looking
I've
for
seen you
shop.
do.
Heh. You're not there.
shops found.
Wow, that's
Why is it not up?
uh-oh. See, this is a problem.
I
/asylum
don't
pendants.
know.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I spelled asylum pendants correctly too.
Okay,
Oh,
guys.
snap.
We'll
We'll work on that later.
So I'm gonna yell at somebody online.
don't yell at me. It's
That's
not my
horrible.
fault.
That's horrible. I don't mean to laugh at you losing your Joker doll too. Anyway, all right, we're gonna close it out, guys.
Guys, it's been an awesome show. I think we've had a great time. We've had our friends here, our special guest, and I got to tell you, man, who was your favorite interview today,
Steve Irwin.
dude?
Mark
Mark was the best interview.
I
man.
couldn't do the Mark Resnick video.
Mark Resnick, dude, that guy is a legend.
I know, but I couldn't do it.
He's
There.
my.
Right?
Well, it's okay.
Brother was a little starstruck. All right, don't touch me.
There.
That's why I sit away from you guys over at the control booth, because I don't have to like be at the table and can randomly shoot you with Nerf guns from across the control table. Why do you think I put y'all over there? I'm not used to being this close to you. Sorry. I love you guys, but don't touch me. Just kidding.
Gonna give you a wet willy here.
That is not okay.
Yeah, there was.
I'm just playing.
Unacceptable.
Anyway, guys, it has been a great show. To our broadcast partner, Matt, you get better soon.
Yeah,
man.
What happened to Matt? Did he?
He's got some kind of. He's not feeling up. He wasn't feeling up to it, and hey, get some
Dude,
rest.
just hey, man, take your meds and get well.
And Robbie missed out on today because he had to do stuff. So
Yeah.
And Linda and Jefferson were out here for a while. You guys.
We
missed
love
out.
those guys. We love our
We had
friends.
Jefferson on at the beginning. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna close it out. My buddies Nosny, the professor over here.
Hey guys. Hey, stay safe, have fun, take it easy, and keep on nerding. We'll see you soon. Adios.